Yeah, thank you.
Photo?
Yo, Casey, nice.
I have quite the exciting day in store. Now that the sun is up and completely blinding me, I'm headed to Chicago this morning for a Freestyle Connection seminar. It's hosted by a couple of some of the best coaches in kind of the CrossFit world. I'm really excited for it. First, because I'm assuming it's going to be a phenomenal event. And second, it's kind of just dumb luck that I'm even able to go. Thank you, Austin and Alicia. I'll tell you everything I want. Look at that shade. Look at how much nicer my picture is. And it's back. Pretty much a 3-hour drive to get there, which means I'm sitting on my butt for 3 hours, and then I'm expected to like move around and lift weights and move my body and work out and stuff all day. Sounds like a pretty terrible idea. Quick pit stop. I need to move a little bit. Kind of comical, to be honest. I am going like almost 15 over, but getting passed left and right, and I'm passing nobody. Made it, parked, got my junk. I don't know how much I'm gonna film inside of there. Okay. Definitely learned quite a bit. Honestly, half the reason I'm doing this is documentation for myself to try to quickly get it all recorded and forget as little as possible. One of the things I definitely learned about myself, which I knew, but greater effect when I'm in a room full of a bunch of people I have no idea. I'm a huge introvert. Like, that was uncomfortable at times, but super beneficial. Get in the car, get moving, digest some of this stuff. I am probably just going to word vomit a little bit to try to process through some things I'm thinking. Thankfully, I also have the power of editing on my side and can hopefully make some sense out of this. My biggest takeaway is not necessarily technique I learned. There are definitely a few points like that. The big idea I'm taking away has made me think a lot about the past 6 weeks at our gym. We've been doing a weight loss challenge, and I've got a crew of folks who have been killing it, changing a lot of things about what they're eating and losing a bunch of weight. I don't know how many times over the course of the past 6 weeks I've gotten questions like, oh, is this food good, or is this food bad, or, you know, like people looking for rules to follow, hard and fast. Eat this, don't eat this, that type of thing. Often my answer was, well, it depends. It's very contextual. And I've tried to make this position of the more I can help them understand what those foods are doing for their body, the better educated they are to be able to make the best decisions. And not necessarily say, you know, don't eat this, but try to teach, here's what's gonna happen if you eat this. Or on the other side, eat this, this, and this, trying to explain, hey, here's the phenomenal things that are gonna happen when you eat this, this, and this. So I've more so been trying to teach this framework, give as much information as I possibly can, and not just, here's a list of rules, follow them, you're gonna lose weight. Yeah, like I'm sure I could get people to lose a bunch of weight if I made some hard and fast rules like that, but long term I don't think it's gonna be beneficial. That idea is basically everything they were trying to do today. Humans were made to move, and it's not super helpful to call this type of movement good, this type of movement bad. But once we can understand kind of how the body is created and how the body is made to move and just kind of some standards for that, we can then look at movement and understand why some things are happening and how that relates to what we might think is good or bad. And it was super philosophical. A lot of it went over my head. I won't lie about that. But I really just tried to sit and absorb as much as I could. That's the primary reason why I didn't really film in there. I tend to be fairly compartmentalized, and if I had my camera out, I know that I would have been way too focused on it and not completely paying attention to what was happening. Practical takeaways and stuff, I'm sure I'll get together with my other coaches at the gym to be able to digest some stuff that way. But it's a really good step in just developing some higher level thinking around movement. I think I've gotten to that point for the most part with food, and now I've had a movement practice of CrossFit for about 3.5 years and been coaching for the last 8 months or so. I'm starting to connect some dots in this realm too. I suppose while I'm at it, I said I kind of wanted to do this for my own little documentation and remembering stuff. I've also kind of been connecting some dots over the past year or two, personally and professionally and stuff. I've really been playing around with kind of this idea of leaning into strengths. Most of us are more disproportionately gifted or skilled in a certain area, and we have the most potential there. And I found that making these videos is kind of what one of those things is for me. So I've been doing a lot of that at work, my day job at car dealerships, and on the side, freelancing stuff on my own, and then just my own personal projects like this right here. And I've definitely grown quite a bit as I've been leaning into it quite a bit more. But what I am also finding now, even more recently, is I'm not super passionate about video making. Like, I'm good at it and I enjoy it, but there's also the fact that, like, it's creating some type of content, and I don't get super jazzed about just anything. I have quite a bit of passion and care a lot more deeply around a lot of this health and wellness and food and movement and this whole arena. And I care pretty deeply about this kind of stuff, and I think specifically being able to help people and share things that I've learned through my own experiences and that sort of thing. So I have no idea what that really means for me long term, but kind of on the road of figuring that out. Yeah. Hypercontextual, where I'm at right this second, is I'm hoping and praying that this bag of sunflower seeds is going to hold me off for the next 2 hours so I can get straight home and see the kids before they go to bed. I'm going to make it happen. Yep.
Hey, Daddy.
Hi, babe.
How's Chicago?
That looks good.
Can you see the